Okay, so I just finished White Nights. It's a super fast read. I wouldn't say it's an easy read. It's a fast read, and I'm fucking pissed. I don't know if I should be pissed though. Um, Thanks Dostoevsky. Like it's fucking awesome that you have to do that shit to me at 3 in the morning. No, I didn't cry. I'm not a bitch, but like the feelings that this evoked is actually wild. Like if you need to feel like despair and dread and anxiety, you need to read this book. I'm not gonna spoil it, but it's just so ridiculous, like how I think this can strike home for a lot of people. I'll read the back to you. So it says, one lonely summer night in St. Petersburg, two strangers meet along a deserted river walk. One, a quote unquote dreamer, forever out of sync with the world, the other a young woman desperate to leave the predictable confines of her childhood home. Their connection is immediate. What starts at a single encounter becomes 4 sleepless nights together, sharing their deepest secrets, fears, and hopes under the protective cover of moonlight. But when day breaks, they must finally ask, how long can a moment of real happiness last? So, whatever you collected from that, great. But basically, this dreamer guy, by the way, I don't know his name. I'm pretty sure this is, surely this is fiction. I don't even know, to be honest. Um, I don't know the dude's name. Like, I don't think they ever mentioned it one time in the entire book, which is freaky, and I don't know the reasoning for that. He's basically just like a guy who just wanders around St. Petersburg. Like, he doesn't talk to people. He's antisocial, but social at the same time. Just stares at people. He claims that he knows everyone and that nobody knows him. And like, and he's always like daydreaming and shit and like just coming up with a bunch of weird scenarios about like, women and his like things he likes to do, whatever. And it's just so he just he's explaining to this girl, right? He meets this girl um like on a pier or whatever, and like he doesn't know her, and he something happens with this other person, and he ends up like rescuing her, if you could even call it that. um but just gets an encounter with her, and he's like, when he's explaining to her, because they basically go back and forth, it's like, again, they spend 4 nights together. So one, like, she has to go back every day. I'm not going to spoil exactly why, but she has to go back to her house during the daytime, and so he does too. And then at night at like 10 p.m. they meet. um and so he's like, when he's explaining to her all his secrets and his background and stuff, like he sounds like schizo. Like, what is this guy even talking about? Like, it's kind of hard to even process the things that he's saying in here. um and she's very, the words I could use to describe her and that they use to describe her in the book is simple. Like, she even says that about herself. Like, she's just a simple person and does not she's very sheltered. um if you read, you'll find out why. But like, there's just a very crazy plot twist at the end. Uh, Not to say that it's like, sometimes you can be like, okay, this is too good to be true, like what's happening, but then it just kind of like takes you off your feet. Um, what else can I say without spoiling it? So they say the girl's name, um, and her name is Nastenka. Let's see. I just finished this shit, and I'm not trying to edit this video because I'm lazy. Um, but yeah, she's just a very, if I could put it like in a stereotype of a person, I'd say like when people say like dumb blonde, that kind of thing is how I would kind of address it. Um, but it's just a very like, this guy gets this guy in this book gets fucked over, like, so bad. Um, I guess I just spoiled it. So I'll put spoilers in the beginning. But, like, I'm actually like, I don't know how to describe my feelings about this book. It's such a short read, and you don't think, because it's like written in the form of like a diary kind of. So there's some dialogue. There's a good portion of dialogue, actually. Most of it's dialogue. But then he kind of like goes off on little tangents about like how he's feeling and stuff. So yeah, I just, you pour so much into one person just, for a different outcome to happen. It's crazy. And I mean, you can't really blame the girl because what are you going to do, bro? Like, she just met you 2 nights ago and he can't, he's never had interaction with people before. Like, he's never had this deep of an interaction with another person. So, of course, he's going to feel this way, And yeah, I don't know. It's a crazy good read. Like, okay, all things aside, it's a good read. Like, there's a lot of emotions you get just out of reading this. It's literally 90 pages, dude. Like, it's literally 90 pages. It's a fast thing. But yeah, so that's all I wanted to say about that.